Hello agents, thanks for joining me for this division video. And after so many days and so many weeks of waiting, guess what? The title update 6 is here. And today I'm just going to be going over some of the immediate changes that you're going to be seeing to your builds once you log in into the title update 6. And if you guys have been following my channel, I posted a video not too long ago about the best way for a solo player to gear up and prepare for the title update 6, and this is just another video just to continue to explain what are some of the immediate changes that you're going to see to your builds once you log into the division, into the title update 6. What are some of the changes it's going to be bringing to guns, especially the Famas, one of the best guns that are live from the Division 1, and also we're going to be talking about some of the changes to talents, the new specialization, the best way to start once you log into your title update 6, and changes to the ongoing directive hoster that might probably be really important to you guys, and also talk about unique talents. This does not really summarize all the changes that the title update 6 is bringing to the game right now, but these are some of the things that are to me immediate concern to any player that plays the Division 2. Without wasting too much time, let's get into the game. Let's start by talking about the new specialization. The new specialization is called a technician specialization, and the main reason why I'm starting here with a new specialization, this new specialization, is because it has amped passive talent, which gives you pretty much 50% skill power. Keep this in mind, guys, 50% skill power, and this is going to be explained further as I go into this video and talking about some of the things that I'm going to be pretty much making a video about this technician specialization and the best way to use it. But right now, all that you have to keep in mind is the amp, which is going to give you 50% skill power. Keep that one in mind. And if you log into the game right now, if you had the same build that I had, which was 311 9, which pretty much you are going to get 90% increase in skill damage once your BTSU glove procs for solo players. This is going to be changing because of the ongoing directive hoster. And if you've been paying attention to the game from the previous update, you knew that the ongoing directive hoster was one of the best hoster that you can find in the game. It gave you too much utility that any hoster couldn't give you in the game, and I even made a reference in my other video. You can check it out. But as you can see right here, you can get two yellow attributes on the ongoing directive hoster, and previously you could get 2 utility mod slots in addition to the 2 attributes, which made it one of the best hoster because you could have 4 yellow stats just coming from one hoster. But in the title of this 6 this is going to be changing because we're going to have offensive mod slots instead of the utility mod slots. And what I told you guys to keep in mind was a 50% increase in skill power. And if, in my own opinion, or in my own justification of why this change is happening, is because then it's going to make the ongoing directive really OP, because then you have 4 yellow stats, and if you use the BTSU gloves, then you're going to get too much just coming from one gear set. So that is my only explanation for it. I don't really think that it's bad or good, but hey, it's a welcoming change, and we're gonna try it and see what we can do with it. And that is welcoming. Let's move on and talk about some of the changes that is going to be coming to the talents. If you had the same build as me, you knew that empowered was only 10%, and I made a reference to it that this build is going to get better. Right now, looking at this build, I have if this is also one of the quality changes that the TU6 is going to be bringing. As you look right here to this section, you're going to have a stat review of all the things that you have currently on your gun, like pretty much the stats. You have your damage right here, your RPM, your armor, your health, and your skill power. And the skill power is going to be also be divided towards the skills that you have equipped right now. And it's going to tell you the skill power for the turret or whatever that you have. And I think it's a really good welcoming change to the game, and just quality of life changes. And let's go back and talk about the talents as I was talking about before I lose my chain of thought. The spotter receiver nerfed. It was 20, but now it's 15. I guess everybody knows that. Like, everybody knows pretty much all of that. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about was the controversy with hardened. Hardened is now a unique talent, which means it does not stack with other hardened talents. So that is just something for you guys to pay attention to. Like, some of the unique talents can be vital, which is now 25%. Hard hitting is 25% as well. It's something like destructive is also 40%. So that even gives me an idea in if you want to still maintain this build, which is, in my opinion, is one of the best build in the game right now for solo players. You can pretty much let me see if I have China Light Industry hosted. I don't have any China Light Industry hosted, but you get a trick right here. You can pretty much put a China Light Industry hoster with a yellow stat on here, and also which is gonna have 10% destruct, the like explosive damage, and then you can also put destructive on there. And if you can find one with utility mod slot, that would be the best in the slot for that. But right now, the only one that I have is a DNH, and if you put a DNH over there and I replace the precise with destructive, I will get this build is just gonna be shredded NPCs like nobody's business. But let's move enough of the mumbo jumbo. Let's move and talk about the Famas, because I guess that is why so many of you guys are here. The Famas is getting the change. If you ever played the Division 1, the Famas, best guns in the game, you could pretty much have this RPM of 900 and all this damage with it, and it was amazing. But Division 2 just made it one of the guns that I never touched or never explored or never used because of one thing. It didn't have a max slot, but TU6 is going to be changing this, because now it's going to be having a max slot, and you can pretty much put your 20 rounds max slot into the Famas. And what does it mean to you guys? What it means to you guys is that you're going to have 60 bullets in your gun with 900 RPM if you don't even roll, or if you don't even put something like Allegro on it. If you love RPM, then you probably put Allegro on it and get like 50. But I think that extra would be the best, because we already have 900 RPM and you don't need too much RPM. You just, I don't know, it's something that you guys can explore with and see. But this is a good welcoming change to the game right now with this TU6 update. Famas is going to be coming back, and I'm going to be making a build video just around the Famas and other talents that I think are really interesting to explore in this game right now. And man, the Famas is back, guys, and I know you guys are as happy as I am right now. So it hasn't been so many different changes, just some changes right here and there. Pretty much we can go right here and look at some of the weapons, and as you can see, the Famas, you can get up to 15.3k damage, even based on this build that I have right now, which is not pretty much spec into something like DPS or anything. This is pretty much your average skilled, not your average, but your best skilled build that you can have, but not too much spec into skills. But the Famas, you can have up to 15.3, and I know that if you spec much into DPS, you with assault rifle damage and all of that, you can push it all the way up. So these are some of the changes that the TU6 update is bringing right now, and this is just a scratch of the top of the crust of the changes I know that was really funny, but this is just a scratch on the top of it, just to see what are some of the immediate changes that it's going to be bringing to your build. And as I stated earlier on, some of the changes like the Famas and the new talents and the new specialization, and lastly, to complete the whole this whole video, let's talk about one of the best ways to start when you log into the game right now. In my own opinion, this is a competitive game. You want to have a strategy. You want to find the best way that you can start playing the game right now. And to me, the best way to start is just fast travel to any control point. Like we're fast traveling to the sleeping giant right now, and what the control points always give you guys, that if you've been paying attention, is that the control points always have free stuff that you can just grab. It's just free loot. This is a loot shooter, and pretty much you need loot to make your build better, to keep you updated with stuff. If you fast travel to the control point, I don't know where where is this thing right now, but you get what I'm saying. If you fast travel to the control point, it's gonna you're gonna have the ability to get into the room with all the loot, and you can pretty much pick up anything you want. Like, I just have this awesome chest piece. You can just and maybe it will increase your ability to, or your chances for you to get some of the new talents that is coming to the game right now. I haven't really found any right now, but I think it's the best way that you can start right now. Just get your loot and start playing the game. So if you like what you're seeing in this video, just leave a comment in the comment section below. Smash the like button. Just keep supporting this channel so this channel can grow. And I have so many ideas. I'll be going over every little detail that I find within the title of this series to keep you guys updated, and to keep you guys posted with all the new and nice builds that you guys can have for PvP and PvE gameplay. Just leave a comment in the section below if you think that you have anything that you want me to cover, or anything that you are confused about. Just ask in the comment section below. This is going to be an interactive channel. That means that this channel is going to be based around on my viewers and my subscribers. So just feel free and leave your comment in the section below. And as usual, thanks for paying attention, and thanks for sticking with me through the end. And your boy is out. Peace.